What's good, guys? Welcome back to Ron's Rides. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video where I'm here at Maserati Central Florida with the beautiful 2023 Maserati Grecale Modena PrimaSerie edition. Now, this has something that we have seen before, but we haven't. Let me explain. You remember the Grecale Road Show back in almost, what was it, April last year? Well, almost a year ago, we got 3 Grecales in their launch specs. The Trofeo and Giallo Corsa. We also had the Bronzo, which was the Grecale GT. And then we had the Modena trim and what you see behind me here today. Grigio Cangiante for the exterior paint with Ice Ghiaccio interior. This is a heavily spec'd Modena, and this has some things that are just drop dead gorgeous. We got to talk about this spec, guys. We got to talk about this price. We got to talk about this PrimaSerie edition Grecale Modena. Now, if you guys haven't already, make sure you check out my boy Johnny, aka Nyanyel, here at Maserati Central Florida, because he hooks me up with these beautiful cars to get to you guys. And if you want these in your garage, make sure you check the link in the description for his information so you guys can get a hold of him and get one of these beautiful Maseratis for yourself. So would you check this out, guys? Wow, this is one of the top Grecales we've ever had on the channel, and for good reason. Again, I said we saw this back when we saw it inside of the dealership during the Grecale Road Show when we first saw the Grecales for the very first time in flesh. Now, with that said, I couldn't have it outside, so I couldn't show it to you in this magnitude. The reason being is, well, you know, they were stagnant models, pre-production models. This is not, and this is being crazy in the Florida sun, showing off this Grigio Cangiante paint. Now, again, this was a launch spec for the Grecale, but launch doesn't mean accessible. This is a PrimaSerie customization paint from the ad personam program. So with that said, if you want this paint, it's gonna cost you and it's gonna take a little while to get, but we have it here today at Maserati Central Florida. Gotta show it off. Now you guys can see when I got a little close to it, it kind of turned into like a sunset color. I mean, like, it's kind of like a, I don't wanna say goldish maybe, goldish light blue. Is very close to Bianco Astro, which we've seen on the channel before, but this one is a little bit more premium and you see a lot more flake when it comes to that metallic feel. When the sunset hits on this, it's probably gonna turn almost gold. I mean, like, this is gonna be crazy. So I had to show that off right away. Now, that's beautiful. We've seen the whole Grecale when it comes to the front fascia and the designs in the rear and everything like that. Basically, what I want to point out for this PrimaSerie package for the Modena trim is the Modena will give you the blacked out slats in the grille. So you guys will see that they are all black here, to where on the Grecale GT, you have chrome here, all right? For the Modena, you will not have a body color front lip. You will have gloss black, all right? So the Modena is really blacking out everything when it comes to the trim. So that is the biggest things you'll notice as far as the differences between the Grecale GT and the Modena up front. Now, over $3,000 for these 21-inch Pegaso wheels. Look really good, right? You can get these also on the Trofeo trim. You cannot get these on the Grecale GT trim though. All right, so looking at it, what's even cooler about this spec is it has anodized blue calipers with white script. Makes it even more special. Monochrome center cap. We step back and look at this thing. It's really cool. Now, with the Pegaso wheels, there's a lot of spokes there, so it doesn't show off those blue calipers as much as we'd like to, but it's still pretty dope. When you get up on this thing, you're gonna see it in person and it's gonna be crazy. Now, for the Modena trim coming down the side, you will see that right on the front fender in black. You will see your classic Maserati portholes, which are functional. You can see the honeycomb grille inside. Now along the side, you will see the aluminum over the door handles. You will see the glossy black over the window trim moldings. You will see the panel roof, turns everything glass up top, and the gloss black shark fin antenna with the gloss black trident on the C-pillar. Now again, for the Modena trim, you get this in gloss black, all right? So the GT, it's aluminum flavor. You also see the spoiler done in black as well. And then we come along to the rear and you will see the boomerang tails. You will see the Maserati insignia going all the way throughout. You can see the lettering and then goes to the other tail. You'll see the Grecale badge on the other side. Also for the Modena trim, gloss black on the exhaust tips. You can see the rear diffuser. That shark fin look also in gloss black. All right, so as far as the PrimaSerie edition, well, a lot of it is the Modena trim where it makes it gloss black in a lot of places, but really the star of the show is the Grigio Cangiante paint here, which just looks so phenomenal on this car. I really enjoy this spec, holy crap. Just look at it from this angle and it's insane. You guys are gonna love this once you see them in person, I guarantee it. Now under the hood, not much has changed. There's no power upgrades or anything for the PrimaSerie edition, but you still get the very Alpha-esque, the 2.0 based 2-liter inline-4 engine that pumps out a max horsepower 325 out of this all-wheel drive paired with the 8-speed ZF transmission that gives you a 0 to 60 in 5 seconds flat with that 325 horsepower and a 149 mile per hour top speed. We know this a lot because based on the Giorgio platform of the Alfa Romeo Stelvio, we got a lot of the same stuff underneath, but Maserati does have a 48-volt mild hybrid system that the Stelvio does not have, that helps with that turbo lag, helps with that extra oomph, and really gives you a little bit more performance, the performance gap filled that you needed in the Stelvio. So Maserati definitely does it better when it comes to underneath the hood. Now when it comes to the fuel economy, well, we're looking at premium fuel only, 25, 22, 29, 25 city and highway, 22 city, 29 on the highway. But again, it always depends on your driving habits. Now the back of this Grecale is crammed because, well, one, I have my backpack back here. So let's get this out of the way because we already got enough obstructions, but we also have the accessories package here, which gives us a lot of stuff, and we'll go over everything in the sticker as far as everything the accessories package comes with. All right, but you can see that obviously we have a cargo mat here, we have an umbrella, I mean, tons of things in here. There's just so much, but I want to get underneath here, which I don't know if I can, but if I can lift this up here, you guys will see all the goodies underneath as far as stowage goes. Under the false floor, you will see the tire inflate kit. And if I kind of dig in here, you can see, well, tow hook, screwdriver, and battery stowed away underneath, all right? So yeah, it's a lot going on back here, but it's a lot of what we're used to because again, Giorgio platform, Stelvio, all right, 40-20-40 split for the rear seating. You have the privacy shade here that just goes back. It's a lot of great space. It's a lot of practicality. It's a really good design. All right, and we can't forget to show you the key fob really quick. You know, for 2023, we got the new key fob here. All right, done in a flat look with the aluminum trident on one side, the unlock, lock, and the trunk release with the panic button. And then illuminated are the new LED headlamps, as you guys can see, with the switchback LED turn signal. And then you look at the mirror cap with the amber turn signal there as well. Can't see it that well in, you know, the Florida sun. And then the boomerang tails in the back look good as always. Love the illumination on these Grecales. If you guys are enjoying the video so far, make sure you guys hit the big thumbs up button. When you give the video a like, it helps grow the channel and get more opportunities to get more beautiful Maserati Grecales like this PrimaSerie edition behind me here today. Now let's take a look inside of this thing because, wow, this interior is something else. Look at this, guys. Ice Ghiaccio. You know, Sabbia used to be the very kind of high cost premium option when it came to Maserati, but now we're looking at Ice Ghiaccio, which takes that throne to another level. Now I'll get to the seats and everything in just a moment, but the door paneling will give you a gist of what our spec is looking like with the Nero leather up top, the gloss black wood trim going throughout, the big Sonos Faber sound system speakers with the grills being done in aluminum, the Ice Ghiaccio in the center. I mean, this is a great place to be. Before you step in, you'll see the Maserati side sill with the insignia there. And then once we get inside of this thing, well, it's a whole different beast. So now inside, and we know all about the Grecale, right? We know all about what it's, you know, the technology, the upgrade, what it's all about, what it speaks. You know, now this is a different kind of language because this is like next level. All right, so let me close the door here. So stop chiming at us. And then take a look at this. Take a look at this. Now, there's an extended leather package on here, and it's going to cost over $3,000. So keep in mind, again, there's a couple of options on this thing that makes it as great as it is. You see you have the extended thigh support there, all right, and you have the perforated leather seats, heated and cooled. You have the PrimaSerie stitching right there on the headrest. You can see the big panel roof letting in a lot of that natural lighting. You can see the aluminum trim and leather going all throughout the dash with the stitching as well, not contrasted, just the same color stitching. All right, you will see the beautiful Maserati Grecale steering wheel with the engine start button here, the drive mode selector here, your driver assistance controls here. All right, hands-free controls with your TFT screen and speedo controls over here as well to change out the menus here. You guys, if you haven't checked out my Grecale videos, make sure you check those out because I go to deep dives on how to change all this, configure it all the settings, all the different options, tons of shortcuts, different kind of ways you can do things. Make sure you check that out because you guys need to learn about the Grecale. It's a learning curve. There's a lot new here. I mean, just even to change your, drive selector to go reverse, you're here, neutral here, drive here, press it again, you're in manual mode, P for park. That's a little different than what we're used to. So again, make sure you check it out. Now we do have the wireless charging there. Inside you will see a little stowage with a USB 2.0 and USB-C plug-in. Cup holders there as well. This beautiful, wow, I will get this dirty sweating on it, but this beautiful Ice Ghiaccio armrest with a little bit of space inside of there as well, and the RF transmitter for the key fob. This is just like, I feel bad sitting on these seats because they're so beautiful, they're so comfortable, but they're probably so easy to get dirty. So easy to get dirty. So yeah, I'm not gonna put my head back. I'm not gonna sweat on the top of this or anything. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to keep it as clean as possible. Beautiful Alcantara on the pillars, per usual, looks really good. What else is there to say about this? This is just a beautiful layout. And again, I wanted to show you this specific spec, not because of, it's a PrimaSerie edition, but we still haven't seen the Ice Ghiaccio really on a production model. This is the first time we've seen it, let alone the Grigio Cangiante paint. So this was a couple of firsts for us today when it comes to the Grecale. But this is beautiful. I didn't even mention the aluminum pedals down there as well. Okay, we can't forget about those. Brake pedal, gas pedal, and dead pedal. All right. And then it's just beautiful with the aluminum paddle shifters. You see the steering wheel stocks are done in the gloss with the aluminum buttons on each end. This is just a wonderful, wonderful car. If I change the drive mode to sport, you'll see that there. Opens up those valves a little bit, gives us a little bit more oomph. It's just a cool car, guys. I can't say much more about it. I should probably give it a couple of revs for you guys because, why not? I just put it in sport mode. Let's just do it. Now stepping in the rear of this beauty, well, it's just as lavish as up front. Still, that Ice Ghiaccio interior, beautiful stitching to go throughout, perforated leather. It's just lovely, guys, lovely. Now let's go to the center here where you can see our climate controls here. All right. For the rear, you can see the heated seats as well. You can see that we have an armrest with the cup holders as well. The panel roof lets a lot of light in with that Alcantara as well. The door paneling, well, hold on, the aluminum trim there in Maserati. The door paneling looks just as good. Nero leather, black piano wood, Ice Ghiaccio leather, the stitching as well. All of it looks phenomenal. And it's just a very, very good place to be when it comes to the Maserati Grecale. Now, I wanted to bring up one more thing. Remember, I told you there's a learning curve between all of this. You got the new digital clock, your lighting set up. So as far as turning on your lights, you can do all that from here as well. Like I said, the clock and all that. Make sure you guys check out my videos on this because there's a lot to go over. I do even YouTube shorts on the different ways you can change all of this. So make sure you check that out. I just can't reiterate that enough. There's a lot to learn here for the Grecale. I have videos dedicated to it, so make sure you check those out. So here we are, guys, the 2023 Maserati Grecale PrimaSerie Modena. And with that Grigio Cangiante paint, Ice Ghiaccio interior, you're looking at $72,900 before options. But after everything that this has on it, we're looking at a total price of $98,397 with the $1,195 destination and preparation delivery at $300. Let's see how we got here. All right, so let's talk about that PrimaSerie Ice Ghiaccio paint. That PrimaSerie Grigio Cangiante paint, $9,000. All right, so again, this is a special paint. It's going to cost you, and it's going to set you back on your waiting time. Now, the PrimaSerie Modena package is $7,100. So with that, you get the ventilated front seats, 14-way power sport seats, the heated rear seats, tri-zone climate control, high premium sound system, heated steering wheel, heated windshield washer, surround view camera, heads-up display, wireless phone charger, stainless steel sport pedals, and 4-year prepaid maintenance plan. So that's a good thing to have when it comes to a new Grecale. Now, you can also see the extended leather pads, armrest, and hand, $3,400. I told you guys about that one. The light blue brake calipers with our anodized, $500. The 21-inch Pegaso wheels, $3,100. The piano black wood trim, $500. And then the accessories package, as we spoke about, $402. All right, with the luggage compartment mat, the net, first aid roadside kit, microfiber cloth, valve stem caps, and your new golf umbrella. Now, with that said, this is standard. This is everything that comes standard on the Grecale Modena. All right, so you got everything here that you would get on this car without even having it in the PrimaSerie package. So make sure you guys check that out. Trying to get the shadows out of the way for you guys so you can see everything. And make sure you pause the video so you guys can make sure that the Grecale Modena is enough. And then if you want to go all out, get the PrimaSerie edition. Man, this is awesome. All right, guys, so at $98,000, I think what you get here is a pretty dope looking Grecale. I mean, this spec, it's too clean for me. I couldn't even do it. I would mess this up in a heartbeat. Somebody who gets a hold of this is definitely gonna have to be even more meticulous than I already am with my vehicles. But with that said, let me know, what's your favorite part about this spec? What's your favorite option? What do you like about it the most? Drop those comments down below. And if you guys did enjoy the video today, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Giving the video a like will help get it up in rankings. More people can see it, and we can have a bigger discussion on the new Maserati Grecale PrimaSerie Modena. Now, with that said, if you guys want to help further support the channel, always check those links down in the description below. I got a one-time link donation for my PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, and Patreon, just in case you guys want to donate an extra $1 or $2 to the channel. Appreciate the extra love you guys show always. Thank you so much. Now, with that said, if you guys want to help further support the channel, you can always check the link to my social media pages and my Ron's Rise merch. If you guys want to get any of that, cop that as well. Now, subscribe to the channel, but click the notification bell so you don't miss one video. And with that said, you guys be blessed, have a great day, and we'll talk to you guys in the next Ron's Rise video. Peace.